selling. Oh, it's one of the most noble professions in the world. You can out-earn a doctor, a lawyer, a barrister, a surgeon when you master selling. And in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to help you, if you are a business owner, love selling. Because selling is, I believe, love made visible. But many people have unconscious beliefs that are in the deep recess of their subconscious mind that actually prevent them from selling. And so today I'm going to show you how to make what's unconscious conscious and support you to create a sales paradigm. A paradigm is just a belief, a new idea about selling. So listen up. Selling is what I call love made visible, but many people don't love selling because they have these beliefs about selling that have been put inside of them with repetition, time and time again. And this all happened at a very early age. And of course, our belief system controls 95% of our entire life. That's 95%. And right now, your beliefs around selling, if you're a business owner, are stopping you from reaching out. So in order to love selling, you have to discover what are those beliefs. So what I'd love for you to do is use the stick person. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. This is the stick person. I've made a number of videos. Any video thumbnail you see, and I've got the stick person picture on it, go and watch it because I explain details about the stick person. But the stick person will make you millions when you really understand how to use it. So this is, the upper circle is your mind, the lower circle is the body. The body does exactly what the mind tells it to do. This mind is made up of the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, and these antennas are, of course, your five senses. So inside our actual subconscious mind are beliefs around selling. And these beliefs have been put inside of us both genetically and environmentally. Let me give you an example. When I was growing up in South Africa, my Mum had a great aversion to the Mormons coming to visit us. That's right. I'm embarrassed to even tell you this. But my mum, whenever the Mormons, who were servant leaders, who were out and about spreading the word of God to anyone and everyone, they had the hard job of cold calling. And they would go from house to house knocking and asking if they could come in and share the word of God and leave literature. And of course, my mum would see them through the peephole, or she could hear them coming, and all hell would break loose behind closed doors. She would say, "Those bloody Mormons, oh my God, why can't they leave us alone? Run, kids, run, hide. We're not home. Just go away and hide." And so here were two young fellas, all of the age of 18, doing their missionary work. And we were told to go and hide and not open up the door, which was contrary to what my mother was saying about being nice and kind and courteous to everyone. It just didn't add up. We were living in two worlds, okay? So we'd all run and hide. And of course, they were selling a product. They were selling the word of God. And so from a very early age, I made up my mind that the salesperson was annoying. The salesperson was actually very demanding. The salesperson wasn't worthy opening the door to. Anyone who's selling, it's not worth getting to know or even hearing what they have to say. Now, this didn't just happen with the Mormons. When I grew up, the Encyclopedia Britannica salesperson or the Hoover vacuum cleaner salesperson would come knocking at the door wanting to sell their product or service. and or hell would break loose and we'd be told to hide. They're bloody annoying. How could they come? So if you see this repeatedly, year in, year out as a young kid, I formed the opinion that a salesperson, they're irritating, they are persistent, they are not worth opening the door to. So can you imagine what I grew up with when it came to selling? These terrible beliefs around selling that I implanted into my subconscious mind. So at a very early age, I formed the belief system that salespeople are annoying, they want to get you, they're out to get you, they're going to rip you off. And this was all programmed inside. And little did I know that this was controlling my ability to sell, my ability to put myself out there, to do cold outreach, to do workshops, to do prospecting, to invite people to a sales call. Little did I know all of this ickiness was stopping me from inviting people to come in and have a chat with me. And so this is what I did that you can do to make peace with sales. Ready? Get the stick person, get it on a piece of paper, and actually write out, what are your current results? What are you currently thinking about sales? Right? Put it all down. Everything. When you've written out your thoughts, which are always happening in your conscious mind, then write out, how does that make you feel? You'll probably feel frustrated, sad, angry. These thoughts create an emotion inside the body, and this emotion sets up a vibration where you will not attract prospective clients. So you have to make peace with sales. So get it all out. And some of the questions you may want to ask is, what do I think of selling as a profession? You may want to ask, what was I told about a salesperson? What do my friends think about a salesperson? And then how do you feel about being a salesperson? Next, once you have got all these thoughts down based on those questions, then I want you to write the opposite. So then you'll go to wanted results, and what would your new thoughts be about selling? Make them up. If you're not sure, you can always take the negative ones here and create the complete opposite, if you like. The complete opposite, if you like. How does this make you feel? Oh, you'll feel a difference. Imagine writing out, I'm always well received. Always well received. Everybody wants to buy my products and services. Everybody I speak to just loves hearing from me. I mean, you can make it up, whatever you want. And then I want you to actually notice how you feel in your body, because it's those new thoughts that make you feel different. And when you feel different, you want to take action. And then ask, who should I reach out to now, right? Because you've suddenly shifted your vibration to do with sales, and then reach out to that person. So by unpacking your current belief system around selling, you actually make peace with sales. I mean, you can make up a whole new sales paradigm, and a paradigm is really a belief system about selling the way you want selling to be. You can make it up, whatever you want to write about selling. Because remember, in the word belief is the word lie. Lie. You can lie to yourself about selling. How much you love sales, how everybody wants to work with you, how everybody signs up with you, where you get paid large sums of money by people and companies. You make up your own sales belief system, and then you plant that in the deep recess of your subconscious mind. And I guarantee you, I absolutely guarantee you, that you will notice a big difference. Because most people are trying to sell their products and services with a script. They're trying to sell with a script, but they haven't got to the root cause of why they are not in the receivership of sales. And I believe it is because they have not shifted their sales paradigm. Many people don't even have a sales paradigm, a belief system around selling. But you can't create a belief system around selling until you unpack your current beliefs around selling. So what I want you to do is go and do the work. Go and do the exercise that I've just told you, and then leave your comments below to let me know you've done it. If you're having trouble, reach out to me. I'm here to help. I put this invitation out to many of you, but many of you hesitate to reach out. Yet I'm willing to be of service to you to help you love selling and anything else that's getting in the way of you living a glorious life. Because I'm going to tell you, all suffering is because of the way we think. But you can end your suffering when you master your mind, when you master your life. So leave your comments, and if you know of anyone else who's stuck, who is a business owner, an entrepreneur, who's having trouble selling, share this video with them so that they too can start to love selling.